How's the game going?
Welcome to the rank and file. What can I do for you?
Hey, wait a second. You're not the Jorge Valdez, are you?
That's my name, though I'm sure there are one or two others in the world.
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a private investigator.
Look, I don't want any trouble.
I'm a friend of J. St. Gideon's.
Oh, if you're a friend of Mr. Gideon's, you're a friend of mine. How can I help you? Nice guy. He used to come in here occasionally. I read in the paper that he killed himself. It's too bad. Not is the pretty facade that disguises the law and order party's war machine. Mr. Gideon's been a friend of the mutants for years, unlike most people in his social strata. He's a great man. It makes me angry as hell to think what shimming did to him. Back when I was a programmer, I worked there for a couple of years, until shimming took over. Everything changed for the worse. It was like working under Stalin. Why are you asking about me? I'm just a source of information to someone like you. Poisoned pawn is a chess term. It refers to an apparently unprotected pawn, whose capture leads to dire consequences. If I had to guess, I'd say the author of the anonymous letter felt like he was the first link in a dark chain. I don't know anything about the letter, or why my name was mentioned in it. I recognize Linsky, of course, but I don't know the other person. Though I think I may have seen him with Frank Shimming years ago. I haven't heard anything about it. You know what the Law and Order Party is? It's the Fourth Reich. They won't rest until every mutant is deported, imprisoned, or dead. Don't know him. Don't know him. I have no idea who that is. Capricorn is about the last organization in the world that considers us mutants to be human beings. I think there's a battle brewing between them and the Law and Order Party. I haven't heard anything about it. I have no idea who that is. Ah, the hospital to the rich and famous. I haven't been fortunate enough to be a patient there. Life is a chess game, and Law and Order has all the power pieces. Never heard the name before. You seem like an interesting guy. Makes me wish you were more of a chess player.
Tex Murphy here.
Are you investigating the death of Carl Linsky?
Well, it depends. Who's asking?
A friend. Just a friend.
You're not calling to see whether I need my carpets cleaned, are you?
No.
So what do you need?
The question is, what do you need?
Well, a good home-cooked meal would be nice, but other than that, I need a lead.
A University of San Francisco professor, Val Davis, died in a speeder crash last week.
Well, that's interesting, but it's not much of a lead, is it?
Davis was working on the STG project with Linsky.
Okay. Now you've got my attention.
There are answers to be found in Davis's laboratory on the USF campus, Building C. If you get there within the hour, the doors will be unlocked.
Okay, I'm on my way, but what am I looking for?
The chess move. I'll be watching. When you find it, I'll contact you again.
Ooh, intriguing. So who was the mysterious informant?
I had no idea at the time.
You're not going to tell me, are you?
I'll tell you this. I didn't waste any time getting over to the USF campus and into Val Davis's lab. Sure enough, it was unlocked and I started looking around. It's another computer that's hooked up to the security passcard network. For some reason, this microscope is hooked up to Val Davis's computer. I'll have to find her passcard and read her before I'll be able to use this microscope. I guess I'm supposed to notice this. How to train your weasel? Weasel training must be dangerous business. Curious Ralph undergoes chemo. Kids' books just aren't as sweet and innocent as they used to be. Standard lab cabinets. Gee, I wonder what's in here. Hey, it's Peppy, Raymond's long-lost brother. Hey, it's Peppy, Raymond's long-lost brother. Now this is the kind of test I always did well on. Surgical tools always give me the creeps. Whip it good. Weasels. Boy, I'd love to see one of these things go pop. When I looked in the cage, I saw an ape and he was holding a small box. It seemed like a good place to hide something, so I figured I needed to get it.
Well, that shouldn't have been too tough, seeing as how your thought processes aren't that far apart on the evolutionary scale.
What do you mean by that?
My point exactly, monkey boy.
Quite a few empty cages. Of course, I'd imagine this place has a pretty high turnover. Coral, the 80th wonder of the world! Wait. Looks like Mr. Monkey's got a little box to play with. Or maybe he's guarding it. Probably worth getting my hands on. Weasels. Boy, I'd love to see one of these things go pop. Oh no. The rare and hideous Felis Moreau. I think this is a dachshund. Why anyone would name a car after this pathetic thing is beyond me. Lord, I hope they're not working on cloning these cats. If I were a scientist, I'd frantically be working on a vaccine. Well, this doggy looks sleepy. This must be an animal control device. Of course, we laymen call it a pole. These buttons must have something to do with the radiation chamber. This chair must have special attachments to fit the dogs and cats. This passcard reader looks identical to the one in Carl Linsky's safe. I'll need much longer arms to reach that. This chair must have special attachments to fit the dogs and cats. As soon as I stepped into the radiation chamber, the door sealed behind me, and I immediately heard a somewhat disturbing computer message.
Radiation at level 1.
Good thing there's an emergency override panel in here. Someone had taken a laser blade to the emergency override panel.
So it was a trap. Was it meant for you?
Well, it could have been. Or maybe Val Davis, but then she died before she had a chance to fall into it. Either way, I had to find a way to repair the circuit board before time ran out. Fortunately, I brought along that circuit conductor kit I found in Linsky's warehouse.
Radiation at level 2.
Oh boy, this is bad. Someone slashed the connections. If I don't find a way to connect 2 horizontal terminals and 2 vertical terminals, I'm gonna get microwaved into an early grave.
Radiation at level 3. Danger. Radiation level moderate. Radiation at level 4.
Pass card reader's hooked up. Now I'll need to scan the pass card.
Monkey, look what I got for you.
Huh? Nice, huh? You want a banana, huh? Here you go. That's it. That's it. Go on, monkey. Good. It's good, isn't it? That's it. That's good. That's good. 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 Oh, is the monkey tired? Oh, look at the poor dumb monkey. Coral, the 80th wonder of the world. A magnification of Val Davis's pass card appeared on screen. QXD7 was written in tiny characters on the card. It had to be the chess move the mysterious informant had told me to find. Wrong pass card. It looks like an old-fashioned telegram. Who would send one of these instead of a fax or an email? Sonny's telegram had mentioned someone named Slade. I had a hunch that it was the name of the man who'd killed Bosworth Clark, but I wouldn't know for certain until I talked to Sonny.
Maria, sé que voy a morir desde el cielo.
Come in.
Me falta tu sonrisa.
Sonny, ¿qué pasa, hombre?
Hey, adelante.
Compadre, I didn't expect to see you looking so good.
Murphy, I've come face to face with my demon.
Slade, what happened?
In the depths of my despair, I had a vision of redemption. I realized I couldn't pass on without confronting what I feared most in life. Slade. I tracked him to his lodge. I broke in. I'm still a good detective.
So was Slade there?
No. Not at first.
So what happened?
I had to take something from him. Something important. Nothing could replace Maria. I found something, Murphy. I know it's important because it was hidden. Here.
God, you are hurt. I've got to get you to the hospital.
No, there's no need. I've had my last drink, amigo. Maybe not. Maybe there's time for one more.
Uno más.
That rude? No. Pour one for yourself.
I'm not really a drinker.
For old time.
All right. So what happened when Slade got back? Salud, hombre. At least he was able to die in peace.
I didn't know it was going to be such a sad story. Who killed Sonny? Was it Slade?
Must have been. Though I never did find out for sure. Sonny's last drink, I took a look around his place, hoping to find something that would lead me to the man who'd killed him and Clark. On a scrap of paper by the phone, Sonny had scrawled the name Big Jim Slade and the words Big Surf Lodge, along with an address.